It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Bills and the Steelers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. With Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. And this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know it. You know you're on the bubble, and your performance in this game really matters.
Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
And it was another MVP caliber season for Josh this season to go double-digit wins, huge numbers. This guy just produces and has each and every year. And what I love, and I know his organization loves, was him breaking that NFL quarterback record with 15 rushing touchdowns.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Coleman with the grab. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Allen looking to throw. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Now Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. They'll run here on first down. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 16. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Allen setting up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Pass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense. Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Here's Wilson. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game. Harris
once more. Broke through the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on first down. This finds Austin complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The Steelers making their red zone debut in this one. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain. And now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable an opportunity.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Chris Boswell for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He'll get this to Samuel.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing here, Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Pass on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Pass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. Second down. Russ setting to throw. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ball set up at the 48. They motion the slot man right. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes like him that could create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on 3rd down. Wilson now. Completed here to Pickens. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running behind center with Harris. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Staying on the ground with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Wilson to the air. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Russ looking to throw. Austin's there to haul it in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throw on third down. That's caught for the first. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second. Up the middle, here goes Patterson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First throw for the backup now. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. They get 35 out of that one. And that's a Steelers first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure, go get that first down anyway.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
The give here on 2nd. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense getting.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 31. Fires over the middle. Caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. And it's going to be 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
To the air, third and long. That'll be complete to Hollins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Trubisky looking to pass. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the 39. Open receiver, caught. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Trubisky now to throw. Quick hitter complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up, and man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Throwing now, off play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Buckle up, it's third and goal. Trubisky now. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers offense headed out. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Patterson trying this straight ahead. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Trying it right side with Piron. And he's tackled for no gain. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Looking for a target. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. It's complete to Hollins. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air with Trubisky. Gets this to Johnson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 3rd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Running the read option. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. So they stick with a hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
Pass now to kick this away. And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. A tight end in motion now. On first down, they'll run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Offense to the line for second down. Looking to throw Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Fields to throw. Got a man open. Complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They get 13 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Say hi.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Got a man open, left side, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Say hi.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Say hi.
On the handoff, Patterson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. Oh, good effort there. Didn't get the feet in, though. It looked like he had them both. Couldn't tack the 2nd one down, incomplete.
You know, as a quarterback, you got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Desperation time on 4th down. Rifles it, and it's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trubisky. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Here he is to throw on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, two hands on it and take it the other way.
3rd and long for him here. Finding Davis. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Davis up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. First throw for the backup now. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
To the air, 3rd and long. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So no return on that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The Bills set to take over offensively. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Trubisky looking to pass. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running left is Davis. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Here's Trubisky to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Trubisky now to throw. Completed to Davis. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Trubisky. Pressure's there, and the steal curtain closes on him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll run here on first down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. He finds the open man there, complete. It's a huge pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Yeah, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Allen looking to throw. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Again, a run with Piron. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They run once more with Piron. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's brought down for a loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers pushing to get within range for a game winner. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Looking to throw it. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Prescott, both feet are down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. So final moments of regulation. They'll line up for a potential game winner. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 48-yard look for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.